Is AFK Journey pay to win? Spoiler alert, I don't think so. First, what is AFK Journey? AFK Journey is an ethereal fantasy RPG developed and published by Farlight Games for the PC, iOS, and Android. The game is free to play with gacha monetization in the form of recruitment events. I took that description straight from the wiki, so shout out to the team over there. For this video, I won't cover too much of the story, but if the game interests you, I know someone who loves the game and plays it live every Monday. It's me. What do people mean when they say pay to win? Pay to win refers to games where players can gain an advantage by spending real money on in-game items, weapons, or features that make them superior to other players. So to understand if AFK Journey is pay to win, we have to understand the advantages people can receive by playing, especially compared to other games. While doing research for this video, I read complaints from numerous players saying that you can't get all the heroes when you would want or need them. For example, when Talene and Twins were released, they were OP in various modes. They dominated Arena in particular. Basically, people who had twins would win just because of them, making those who didn't have twins feel left out, and they would lose whenever they saw them. There was also the frustration that all modes play differently and have different meta, and there's no push from the devs to make the same heroes pop in all modes. Meaning if you got an S tier hero for Arena, that same hero might be D tier in another mode like Dream Realm. And some heroes are easier to get than others, like Twins or Celestials, meaning you have to put in more resources to get and level them up. Therefore, getting all the heroes needed to excel in all modes ASAP as soon as possible will cost a lot. This is the biggest reason people say AFK Journey is pay to win. If you want to be in the top leaderboards for a whole day, then I can see where some people say it's pay to win. In that fact, I do agree. I don't pay myself, and I've never been on the leaderboard for an extended period of time. And I know that no matter how hard I try, I probably won't even be top 50 in server 67. It's probably worse in other servers, but I can understand that argument. But being at the top of the leaderboards only gives you a few cosmetics for limited use, so I never feel burdened by it. Even the rankings reset daily. In Dream Realm, Arena, all of these things, they change. Sometimes for the day, the season. And also being at the top of the leaderboards only gives you cosmetics, frames, and titles, which I think is totally fair. As a free-to-play player in any game, you have to pick and choose because you will not get everything. Personally, for me, I'm really maining Wilders, and every single Wilder I can get. In fact, I think I've gotten every single hero since release. A lot of them Mythic Plus as well. Or is it Supreme Plus? If we have to pay, it's better to pay for unnecessary things rather than key items or characters. Imagine if we couldn't proceed to the next season until we paid real money. That would be unfair. Also, some game modes don't even have associated bragging rights or titles or anything like that. Arena, Supreme Arena, and Dream Realm are the most pay-to-win modes, in my opinion. But modes like Honor Duel, Legend Trial, Guild Supremacy, Arcane Labyrinth, and don't forget the main story and side quests don't even have a strong multiplayer anyway. What games are pay-to-win, and why do I feel like they're different from AFK Journey? One example of a pay-to-win game I've seen is Genshin Impact. Now, I know the game itself is free, but you can only play like 4 characters, I think, if you never pay $1, never do the gacha. Key aspects and a majority of content is hid by a paywall. I can't even play a character without doing a gacha with a ridiculous pity system. And what separates AFK Journey from games like Genshin Impact? We mainly buy cosmetics and items that are not needed in any way to progress the story. Even for a gacha game, it's very generous. You will get every hero eventually. Even after their initial run, they're added to the wish list forever. You can get them afterward. The pity depends on which banner you're doing, but there is a guarantee in 40 pulls, which is Raid Up, Limited, and the Hypo, Gian, and Celestial pool. 60 is guaranteed in 60 for all heroes, and is guaranteed in 30 for the Epic and Wishlist feature. There are exceptions for this. There are exceptions for the limited ones. So far, only Natsu and Lucy are limited currently, but for them, I think it's entirely fair and a totally different situation. Many games have different rules when it comes to collabs as well. And I have a feeling that there are some legal or copyright reasons because of this. Think of games that also do a lot of collabs. Like, for example, Dead by Daylight. They can even retroactively remove killers and maps. Like, remember Stranger Things, Demogorgon, Nancy Wheeler, and Steve Harrington were all removed for a period of time. And then if you didn't buy it, you just didn't have those characters. And also another game is Mabby. They never bring collabs back. So Vocaloid, the people who have those are gonna have them pretty much. I don't think they're gonna do another collab and then release the same item. These items will probably never come back due to like licensing and copyright. And I have a feeling that's the situation that Natsu and Lucy are going to be in. There is a battle pass, but you don't need it anyway. The best things in that, in my opinion, are the frames and the outfits, as pretty much everything else you can get just from playing the game and, you know, being patient. And even as a cosmetic girly, I love the cosmetics, I love outfits. I never buy them. I do wish there was things that we could change about the battle pass. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, or that we could like do the battle pass and gain points for the next battle pass. That's how I would like to see it ideally. But yeah. As a free-to-play player, you can have a great time, as most things are surprisingly solo and easy to win, or at least easy to understand. Goodness gracious, Honor Duel has me. Lastly, having some expensive things is great for games. Every dollar someone else spends helps the game run and keeps you from having to spend. Yes, there are paid aspects, but that's not bad. While some things like the Tessie skin I believe are way overpriced, I'm glad they exist and I hope someone buys them, if they're able and in a good position to do so that a game I love can continue running. But thank you for listening. Did I give you a new perspective? Did I miss the mark? Do you feel like there's something I forgot? Let me know in the comments. I do read and respond to everyone. If you like this video and want to see more of me, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. If you don't know what to watch, YouTube thinks you'll like this video. Thank you for watching to the very end and see you next time. Stay sweet. Bye!